Can you understand why I'm upset? I've watched my beloved comrades be defeated by worms. I'm going to make you wish for a quiet death. Hello and welcome to One Piece 101, the series that breaks down everyone and everything in the One Piece world. Today we're stepping back in time into the era of East Blue to examine one of the original big bads in One Piece, Sawtooth Arlong. Arlong is a saw shark fisherman who, along with his crew, uncreatively named the Arlong Pirates, were known for terrorizing the East Blue. In fact, Arlong still has the highest known bounty of all East Blue based pirates, sitting at 20 million berries. Yeah, look, it doesn't sound like much, but for the East Blue, this was, and probably still is, an absolutely massive amount. Arlong is instantly distinguishable by his immense cruelty towards humans, and is directly responsible for, well, just about every bad thing that happened in Nami's life prior to her meeting Luffy and Zoro. This includes killing her adoptive mother Belmare, essentially enslaving Nami to draw sea charts for him, and becoming a dictator over her hometown of Kokoyashi Village. He's quite openly racist against humans, viewing them as empirically inferior to fishmen, although it should also be noted that in the One Piece world there is a heavy amount of racism directed towards fishmen from humans, so this hatred from Arlong didn't just spring out of nowhere. Towards his own crew of fishermen, he is a very caring captain and actually displays similar quality to Luffy at certain points. For example, he becomes absolutely infuriated when one of his crew gets injured, which is a very Luffy-like trait. Despite the racism, Arlong has been known to show respect to the odd human on occasion, most notably being Nezumi, a marine who colluded with Arlong for financial gain. Arlong's core belief appears to be the standard bad guy mantra of money equals power. As a result, Arlong favors using money as a mechanism to control people. For example, in order to secure Nami's obedience, he made a deal to free her village if she could pay him 100 million berries for it. Of course, this was all a clever ruse, and when Nami did eventually hand over the money that she'd spent her childhood and teenage years gathering, Arlong had Nezumi confiscated, thus not technically breaking their bargain himself, but preventing Nami from freeing the village. Now this is where Luffy came into Arlong's compound, modestly named Arlong Park, and kicked his ass, resulting in the freedom of both Nami and Kokoyashi Village. Of course, it was a bit more dramatic than that, and the conflict with Arlong serves as a climax of the entire East Blue saga. He was super strong and the purest form of villainy we'd seen in the series thus far. And for an extraordinarily long time, we thought that was all there was to this brutal fisherman. However, his character was expanded upon significantly through the flashbacks on Fishman Island. In his youth, Arlong grew up at an orphanage, having been abandoned by his father. During their childhood, Arlong had actually been a good friend of Jinbei, who would go on to become one of the 7 warlords of the sea. The two would also eventually go on to become rivals when Arlong chose to become a pirate, while Jinbei became a soldier. Oddly enough, at this stage it was Arlong actually who wanted to still remain friends with Jinbei, but it would be the future warlord who soured their relationship because at the time, he hated pirates. Of course, growing up as a fisherman, Arlong well understood the prejudice against his people, and from a very early age he formed his manifesto of fisherman superiority. He would go on to teach young fishermen, including future villain Hody Jones, as well as the rest of his crew, to hate humans as well. Although Arlong did have a role model in Fisher Tiger, captain of the Sun Pirates, a crew which Arlong did eventually join. Arlong looked up to Fisher Tiger, considering him both a hero and a big brother. However, while they shared a mutual hatred of humans, they fiercely disagreed on what actions to take against them. Arlong was of the belief that they should simply all be slaughtered, while Fisher Tiger believed that that would make fishermen no better than their human oppressors. However, Arlong's personal belief would be reinforced when Fisher Tiger was killed after being betrayed by a group of humans, which is an interesting story that we will examine in the future. In any case, as a result of this, Arlong immediately attempted to seek revenge for Fisher Tiger by murdering the humans who betrayed him. However, he was convincingly defeated and then captured by Vice Admiral Borsalino, who would go on to become Admiral Kizaru. From here, Arlong would be imprisoned in Impel Down, only to be released once Jinbei was appointed as Warlord of the Sea, and able to use his influence to free him. Following this, the two would clash for one final time due to their ideologies, with Arlong being convincingly beaten once more. Arlong then took a handful of ex-Sun pirates and formed his own crew, the Arlong Pirates, and set out for East Blue to begin their reign of terror. And well, we know how the story ends from there. Some more fun facts about Arlong. Like many of the One Piece characters, Arlong has a unique laugh, being sha ha 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 ha. When he was forming the Arlong Pirates on Fishman Island, he originally asked the fisherman swordsman Hyozo and Vanderdecken to join, however they both turned him down due to their own reasons. Apart from his raw strength, in combat Arlong favours a sword shaped like a saw, known as a kiribachi. Arlong is the first known prisoner of Impelled Down to be intentionally released by the world government in the whole series. And finally, a truly useless fact. At first glance, Arlong appears to wear rings on his hands, however they are actually piercings that go straight through his fingers. This is because he is unable to wear rings due to his webbed hands. But hey, this dedicated dude still managed to don some bling, so good on him for that. And that about does it for the classic villain that is Arlong. I think his story is pretty much wrapped up from here, so I don't expect to see him too much in the future. However, the impact this Fishman has had on the characters and the world of One Piece is a legacy that, for better or worse, will never be forgotten. If you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to like, favorite, or subscribe, and comment with who, what, or where you'd like to see featured in the next One Piece 101.